Hello everyone, welcome to Pokédex, the channel where I build decks for the Pokemon trading card game. So last week I took a rest from this channel. I don't know if you guys noticed, I did not post any video, and I actually think it was the first week since I started this channel that I did not post any single video, and I want to apologize for that. I took the week off. I decided to give it a rest for a week and focus on some other stuff. I hope you guys didn't miss me too much, but I'm not going anywhere, don't worry. I'm back, in fact, with a very cool deck, I think, and it's for the expanded format, so hopefully it's extra sweet for you guys. Since Lysanstrom card was banned, and this is actually the first video that I do since the banning, I'm going to try to play a milling deck. And milling is playable again. I'm not saying it's competitive, but we surely can try to mill our opponents and win the game by decking them out. Whereas when Lysanstrom card was not banned, the opponent could just play a single supporter and just undo all of our work, so it was basically unplayable. So right now we can actually go for that. We can try to get rid of all the cards in our opponent's deck, and we are going to do that using Durant. So this guy is expanded only because it was printed in the Noble Victory set. It has Devour, which reads for each Durant in play, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. So we want to get 4 Durant, and for a single Steel Energy we will be discarding 4 cards out of our opponent's deck. The bad news is that Durant only has 70 HP, so it's really easy to knock out. Hopefully this deck makes it a lot harder for our opponents. So we have a 4-4-3 Klinklang line in here. A Klinklang is a stage 2 that reads Plasma Steel, prevent all damage done to your metal Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX. So if we have Klinklang down, our opponent's Pokemon EX cannot deal damage to our Pokemon. So hopefully that will be enough to make Durant invulnerable. Of course, there's also the non-EX Pokemon, but for that we have some other tricks up our sleeve. We'll get to that in a second. So we have a couple of Jirachi X in here. They help us grab our supporters from the deck, and they're also Steel Pokemon, which means that they are immune to damage, since Klinklang will be out, hopefully. That's all our Pokemon. We are playing a computer search. It's an ace spec. You guys already know what this thing does for sure. Grabs us anything from our deck. We have 3 Level Ball. The only Pokemon that we cannot get with Level Ball is the Klinklang, so it's a really good card in this deck. And we also have a couple of Ultra Ball to get the Klinklang. Of course, they also grab us anything else, but Level Ball is what we want to play most of the times. We have 2 Rare Candies. They allow us to jump straight to the stage 2. Sometimes that's really useful for that quick evolution. We have a couple of Revive and a couple of Super Rod for the same reason, which is we want to shuffle Durant back into our deck, or we want to put them directly into play. So we want to get them back from the discard pile, because we're only playing 4, so we want to make it so as our opponent has to go through all of them, and every time they kill one we want to get the others back, just so, because they increase the amount of cards that we discard, so we really want to have them all in play. So that's why we're playing 2-2 line. Of course the Revive puts them into play, but the Super Rod shuffles more than 1, and of course it also shuffles energy, so I figure that's really good in this deck. We have 3 VS Seeker to grab supporters from the discard pile, and then 4 N, which is probably the best supporter in this deck as far as setting up goes, just because we will be always drawing 6 cards out of N, because we cannot draw prizes. I mean, we can if we attack with Klinklang or Jirachi, but hopefully it won't come down to that. We have a couple of Pokemon Fan Club, also really nice to get our Pokemon down, especially Durant, because it's like it increases the damage, so to speak, that we do. We have a single Sycamore, just because it's too powerful not to play, but we're only playing 1, and then 2 Skyla to do some kind of toolboxy effect that we can grab, I don't know, a Rare Candy or a tool, something like that, out of our deck. We have a couple of Xerosic here because it removes tools like the ones that our opponent play on the Garbodor, and that's really annoying. Can also get rid of Muscle Band so that our opponent's Pokemon deal less damage to us. Then we're playing 3 Steel Shelter, because one of the ways that our opponent has to kill our Pokemon, if he's only playing Pokemon EX, is through lasers, so Steel Shelter makes us invulnerable to that, and it also trumps our opponent's stadiums. We have 3 Floatstones in here, mostly for the Klinklang. Of course, we can also play them on Durant if we need to retreat, and then we have 4 Art Charm, just to make it extra hard for our opponent to kill our Durant. So if they're attacking with a non-EX Pokemon, Hopefully they won't be dealing a lot of damage to us. We have 7 energy. We can shuffle them back, but we need a lot of them. As I said, we do not draw prizes, and some of our cards might get stuck in there, or I mean, at least 6 of them will get stuck in there, and we want to avoid getting a lot of repeats, so that if all of our energy were shuffled, for example, were in the prizes, I mean, we couldn't attack at all. So yeah, we're playing 7. Let's go, let's play a match with this awesome deck, try to mill our opponents down. Okay, so it seems like we're playing against, I don't really know what to expect here, because it's expanded, and sometimes we play against very, very bad decks, and sometimes we play against very strong decks. Vera Ibart, so maybe 2 people at the same time, I don't know. We are going first, we have a Klink and a Durant. I'm going to start with the Durant. Maybe that's wrong because my opponent can knock it out, but I want to start with this guy anyways as soon as I can, so might as well. I don't know if I want to play the Klink actually. Let's see if our opponent is playing EX Pokemon. There's the Buffalo. I don't know if he's playing or not, or she, sorry. So let's just play this thing. Let's grab the Durants here. We might actually go for... No, I think I want both of them. And I'll play the Klink as well. I don't think I want to play any supporters, because next turn I can evolve this Klink by playing the Skyla. Oh, I mean, I already played the supporters, so I meant I do not want to play the computer search. So yeah, I think I'll keep all my cards in hand. I don't know if my opponent can actually kill this Durant or not, so I'm not going to put the energy down. Okay, it's very easy in Genocide, possibly. Oh, why no? Okay, so I'm expecting the worst. I know there's also Psychic Pokemon in there, so maybe it's Deoxys. We'll see. Good news is my opponent is going to use Volfalant to attack most of the time, because we are going to be building our Klinklang next turn. So I don't really care that much, to be honest. I just hope he goes for all these crazy Rayquazas and leaves my Klink alone, which he will, because he already played his supporter. So yeah, I'm actually going to evolve this turn. I hope he does not play energy on his Buffalo. Okay, so we can go for another Jirachi. So okay, I have the level ball for the Jirachi, so I'm just going to grab the rare candy, and there it is. And now I'm going to grab the stage 2, and I'm going to evolve here, and I'm going to put this thing here, and I'm going to start milling my opponent. We do not have any other Durant, so we're stuck at milling 3, but hopefully that's going to be enough. He has Genesect in here, this one, I mean. So it's a Rayquaza deck, but I guess some weird choices in there. Maybe he's going, or she is going for, I don't know, Jet Impact, 80 damage, doesn't seem great. I'd stick with Buffalo if my opponent needs some kind of non-EX attacker, which he does here, because my opponent still needs a couple of turns to charge up the Buffalo, so hopefully we can get Heart Charm in here. Well, it doesn't really matter, it's a 2-hit knockout anyway, so yes. Yeah, I want my opponent to draw cards, so that's good. I hope she plays a lot of Shamans and stuff like that. We want to get rid of all of that. Okay, nothing else comes down, so I'll just play this level ball. Let's grab the Jirachi. Play the Jirachi. And grab an N, which will draw my opponent 1 card. I could also have gone for the Zerosic, I guess. Yeah, definitely could. Do I go for the stage 1 here? No, I want to keep all of my cards actually, so I think I'll just Trumpet Stadium, just to force him to do something, I guess, and then, yeah, Devour, I guess. Damn. I need energy here. It's pretty much all I need. I discarded an energy from my opponent, that's really good, so Zerosic. Oh, that sucks. I need to draw. Yeah, I need to draw energy, or else I'm going to be in real trouble. I just hope my opponent plays a lot of... I hope she plays the Shaman here. Yep, I'm drawing 2 cards. That's extra cards that we are milling. Okay, there's another Durant coming down. So let's see, we have the energy, that's pretty good. Let's play this thing, get this guy back. I want to discard both of these dudes, I guess. Let's see what we have left. Klinklang. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have discarded. I can't afford to put anything else down because I want a Jirashi here for something. I guess Zerozik. Zerozik gets rid of the energy for sure. So yeah, but maybe I want to shuffle. And if we find a hard charm, the opponent is not killing us this turn. So I guess I'll go for it. Actually, I think it's time for the Sycamore, because I want to keep all my opponent's cards in their hand. Okay, we found the hard charm, that's really good. Also going to put this thing down, and then can't go for the Zerozik afterwards. Oh, that sucks. Okay, Devour, I guess. This Durant is going to live for 2 turns, so we're getting rid of 3 cards, and my opponent is drawing another card. She doesn't play anything else, but she is playing, so does she have an N? Nope, but she has one. Okay, so there's Lysander for the Jirashi. Don't really mind that too much. At least she's not killing the important Pokemon, I guess. She can go for the other Jirashi, but I think she gets in trouble afterwards. Okay, let's see here. We have 1 energy. We don't really want to shuffle the Pokemon back. But I'll play this Klink, I guess. Actually, there's not that much. I'm going to end, or maybe I won't. Yeah, this is hard. It's a really hard game. Really hard to play with this deck. I think I'll save that in hand. Okay, so let's just Devour here. Hopefully my opponent won't have another Lysander. Because if he... oh, he does. Okay, so that's kind of lame for us. Yeah, maybe should have gone for them. Maybe should have gone for the Zerozik while we had the time, but okay, nice. We drew an energy, that's really good. So I think I will actually hand here. And I'll shuffle Jirashi and the energy back into the deck. So yeah, my opponent is going down to 1 card. He's drawing stuff, but at the same time we might Zerozik next turn and put him in a tough position. And I'm also going to retreat with this Durant, so I'm expecting 60 damage. And then I'll play the Jirashi. Okay, so let's discard this, and I guess the Heart Charm. Let's grab the Jirashi, put it down, grab the Zerozik. There it is. Play this thing, get rid of this thing. We could play the energy, but I'm going to keep it in hand in case my opponent decides to Lysander the Jirashi out. And yeah, just keep devouring, I guess. Kinda have to get a little bit lucky to discard all my opponent's energy. Only got 2. Alright, so yeah, we'll just keep doing what we're doing, I guess. Okay, there's another double colorless, that's really good. Oh, actually, we got all of them. So my opponent will have to play the basic energies down, which I think might spell doom for him. Or her, sorry. Alright, there's another energy going to the discard pile, that's really good. 2 of them actually, so maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, 10, that's a lot of energy. I hope that's all the energy actually. I find it hard to believe, but at the same time my opponent has to charge 2 times and we can actually retreat into the other Durant, so... oh, there's an energy coming down, that's kinda scary. It's really, really scary. Yeah, I have to keep doing what I'm doing, basically. So next turn, if my opponent does not attack, we just win the game. Yeah. My opponent actually has to have a lot, I think. So there's a Colress, so 0 cards. Is my opponent able to kill us here? He has to kill the Durant. So 60 damage, that's not enough, so we just win the game. Unless there's something that removes our tool. If my opponent just played the Starling Megaphone, that would suck big time. But I guess that's a card, and I guess we could get Megaphone. Oh, no? Okay. I just want my opponent to finish the turn, just so that we can... I don't really know what's on my opponent's mind, I mean... What else can she really play? I mean... If there's a Super Rod coming down, I guess... Okay, there's 60 damage, not enough, we just won the game. Nice, we got there, guys! Yay! Can devour the last time for 0 cards and then my opponent loses. Nice, so we got there. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys enjoy decking the opponent out, I guess this is a deck for you. As you saw, we forced our opponent to attack with a Buffalont, which wasn't the greatest choice because he was basically two-hitting us. And our Heart Charm nullified their Starling Mega... I mean their Muscle Band, and then our Zero Zik probably could have and should have played the Zero Zik a lot sooner. But I thought at the end at that time, if I remember correctly, was the play. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We got there. I hope you guys enjoy this, and see you guys next time. Bye.